Hey, everybody. Grant Nape here with today's rant. And today's rant is brought to you by New Works Plumbing of Sacramento. Locally owned for over 20 years, New Works has a fix for you. For your plumbing needs and repairs, just go to sacserviceplumbing.com or call the number on your screen. That's New Works Plumbing for all of your plumbing needs and repairs. Hey, be sure and join me later today, 4 o'clock Pacific. I'll be live on Listen Up. And then coming up tomorrow, yes, indeed, YouTube Live, 3 o'clock Pacific, the one and only Jerry Reynolds. Can't wait for that. That's tomorrow at 3 o'clock Pacific. Well, another game, another embarrassment for the National Football League. Last night in Kansas City, Monday Night Football, late second quarter, referee Carl Sheffers calls a roughing the passer penalty on Chris Jones, who actually had the football. And guess what? Instead of having a football, the Raiders got a 15-yard penalty. They went down the field, they kicked the field goal, and in all likelihood, that was a 10-point swing. Everyone watching the game realized it was a horrible call. Players in the National Football League tweeted that it was ridiculous, including quarterbacks, announcers, members of the media. We all knew that it was a horrible call, except for after the game, referee Carl Sheffers said that he was following the rule book and called the penalty based on what the rule states. And that's the problem right there. There's no common sense anymore in the world. There certainly isn't any common sense in the National Football League. And there's really only one solution to stop this madness. And we saw it Sunday in the roughing the passer of the Atlanta Falcons on Tom Brady. Again, last night, Monday Night Football, with the whole world watching. It's an embarrassment for the NFL. So, not next year, beginning this Thursday with the Washington-Chicago game, all roughing the passer penalties are automatically reviewed. Yeah, I know it's a stoppage in the game. Yeah, I understand it's going to take a couple of extra minutes. But the NFL cannot allow the continuing embarrassment that we see week after week, particularly as it pertains to roughing the passer penalties. So there you have it. Have 2 men in the booth or 2 women in the booth, one that's an expert on the rules and another one that's an expert in freaking common sense. And you know what? Let the person that's an expert in common sense be the final arbiter on whether it's roughing the passer or not. Seriously, how freaking stupid is this? I mean, you're going to tell me that Chris Jones didn't make a great play last night, and that's a penalty? And you have Carl Sheffers, a very respected referee, saying that he's just following the way the rule is stated? It's nonsense. It's embarrassing. It needs to stop. And it needs to stop not at the end of this season. It needs to stop beginning Thursday night. All right? No more messing around. The NFL needs to finally do something. And don't tell me they can't do it that quickly. I mean, they changed the concussion protocol in, a week? So they sure as hell can do it. All right? Make the damn adjustment and do it now so we don't have to endure another freaking atrocity like we saw last night in Kansas City. And that's my rant for today. Hey, if you like what I had to say, give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. I'll get back to you. And as always, thank you so much for watching Grant's Rant.